Ames, Iowa, and Jack Trice Stadium, home field of the Iowa State Cyclones. As we'll see a squad out of the Big 12, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on the 14th-ranked team in the land, the Iowa State Cyclones. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Looking downfield, it's Becht. Short pass finds the tight end. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time, the big tight end. That'll bring up a second and manageable here for this offense.
Quick throw, that's an RPO caught on the left side. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
Grab behind the line, it's Jackson. Zero running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Wants to throw it. Makes the catch. It's Townsend. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Back to throw again. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Gosh, I just love to watch this defense fly around. Great job here on third down. Look at it. You're on the road. Things are going against you early in the game, and you block all of that out, and you're running around with confidence making plays.
And the Cyclones will have to kick this away. On a punt now for the first time today. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Offense in a split backfield now. They'll run it here. And the visitors start with a run that barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
Getting set. Here's second down. They're going to run it. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Quick pass, the catch is made. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
To throw, it's Hoover. Snags the quick throw. Tackle, but first down. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
The Horned Frogs looking to keep this drive moving. A Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas Christian.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And now here comes the point after attempt. PAT is good, so it's 7-0.
That makes the score TCU 7, Iowa State 0.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. And Kirk, it's TCU with the lead so far. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Scanning the field. It's Becht. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Boy, a great slant by the receiver. What I love is the quarterback found the window that he wanted to make the accurate throw.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Out of the gun now on third down. Locates the tight end. It's complete. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
The Cyclones with 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. That's caught. It's Townsend. They lose the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
Offense clicking now to first down at the 45. Looking to throw yet again. A short completion of the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
That completion sets up a second down play. Looking for a man. Misses the receiver, incomplete.
The tight end is incomplete. Third down coming up.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Becht. He's hit as he throws it. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And the Cyclones will line up to kick it away when he comes for his second punt of the game. And the punt will bounce out of bounds inside the 10. You can't do it any better than that. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. It's a shotgun run call. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Important 2nd down play coming up. And here's the handoff. That run moves the ball to the 13-yard line.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Quick throw. The catch is made. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that 1st down.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. And now they run the draw play. Run down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Boy, draws and screens are a great way to counter an effective pass rush. Allow those defensive ends to get upfield and then hand it off at the last second.
Looking to pass. It's Hoover. Throw to the running back in the flat. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Makes the grab. It's Payne. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on 1st downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the Horned Frogs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy.
Timeout, TCU.
So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. And after the miss, it's still a 7-point lead. Minuta's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Cyclones will kick this away to start the second half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. First out and more. He's still running. Now here he goes. Out past the 30. Finally tackled out the 19, and just like that, the offense has moved into the red zone. Well, we thought we'd see that world-class speed flashed at some point today, Kirk, and there it was.
There it is. It's a thing of beauty when he gets out into the open field, and I thought he was going to take it all the way to the house. You got to give these defenders some credit. Yeah, they gave up a big play, but what you love is they didn't give up and just let him walk into the end zone. They were able to bring him down. Let's see if it pays off for them in these next few plays.
14-yard line. Second down coming up.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Handoff to the right side. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
It's third down for the offense. To throw, it's Hoover. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Well, it's decision time now, Chris. Fourth and short coming up, and you know they're thinking about going for this one. Likely looking at that play sheet and finding the go-to play that'll help them pick up this first down and keep this drive alive. They're thinking 6 points.
And he's got it. No problem. And they add to their lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's got a crease here. Look out. Goes out of bounds at the 36 after a nice return. And here comes the Iowa State offense back onto the field now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Makes a quick grab. He's in the clear. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Iowa State.
Chris, how about that? A quick slant that goes for this many yards and a touchdown. That's what's so dangerous about this quarterback and wide receiver. Quarterback puts the ball right on the money, and by doing so, look at the receiver. Catches it in stride and has all that room to run after the catch for that touchdown.
Now the try here for the extra point. The extra point is good. They trail by 3 now, 10-7.
That makes the score. TCU 10, Iowa State.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the TCU offense takes the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Now it's second down here. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Quick completion to the tight end. Man heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Dropping back, it's Hoover. Looking for the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
And the Horned Frogs will have 1st and 10 here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Receiver makes the catch. Oh, the spin move. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
On the ground, it's Payne. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side, and the tight end hauls it in on the corner route. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
And as we wrap up the third quarter, check out the comparison of these big play wide receivers. Both guys have been lighting it up so far today.
TCU.
We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Here comes a handoff. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
Brought down at the 14-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down.
Boy, what an incredible job here by this defense on 3rd down. Now to set up a pivotal 4th down play. Question is, does the offense go for it and be aggressive, or do they punt it away and trust their defense to get a win?
Here we go on 4th down. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
Well, 4th quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Man, this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the 4th quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Scanning the field. It's Becht. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Man, I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
And the Cyclones will have to punt this one away. And here's the return now from midfield. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they were stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. And they put together something here. Quick throw, testing the middle. Oh, he makes the catch. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. QB to the tight end for a completion. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Looks right for a quick completion. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down.
Well, they tried to grind that out for those 2 yards, and they came up just short. I'm talking inches short. You know the players are going to say, hey, Coach, let's go for it. We can make it. We can make it. It's 4th down in inches. Get behind that line and go for it.
It's a one-possession game. They'll elect to go for it here on 4th down. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. They've got him down, but the offense gets the first down they needed to just run the clock out.
Well, the aggressive play calling here pays off once again for this offense. 4th quarter with the lead, and they choose to go to the air on 4th down to maintain control of the game. It's a bold approach, but you know what? It's paying off.
And the quarterback just kneels down.
Well, it hasn't been the prettiest of days for really either offense, but anytime you get a chance to take a knee to end the game is all that matters. So count this one as a W. You learn from some mistakes, and you get better for next week.
Well, Kirk.